What's up, everybody? Henry from Fun Game Reviews coming to you guys again. We are going to be talking about the best hero aids to equip on Wolvenfiend. I know I've read your comments. You guys definitely want to know specifically how to make him the best of the best. As you guys know, for me and the medium level players, I basically use Wolvenfiend for like the ultimate tank. I try to make him as beefcake as possible. I don't really use him too much for like annihilation of the enemy. So let's go ahead and let's do this. So as you guys may know, I always start out my talks from a Guild Clash, Resource Raids, Lords League's perspective, and then I do arenas, battle royale, and Gale Boss. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this base review or base siege. And so for the wolf, okay, when it comes down to the offensive lineup, yes, you can use him. Decently for offensive due to the fact that his divine really takes away a lot. And thank you for that subscription. But yeah, he does definitely take a lot away from like rage. You know, for all those people who have all these rage issues and stuff like that, it really can come in handy. So when you guys talk about it, the wolf is gonna be used with the following hero aids. It doesn't really matter if you're if you're a beginner, if you're medium or top. Like overall, this is 100% the best of the best of the best you can possibly set up on your wolf. That will literally make him pretty much invincible. So starting off, we're gonna talk about Berserker. Berserker, I know that as you guys are higher and higher level up, Berserker will make it so that he doesn't allow 15% of the overall maximum HP. But regardless, he's still amazing with having a Berserker in there because you don't want your wolf to get nuked in any way, shape, or form. Okay, number two, the best setup you can possibly do would be Storm Rider. You can actually have Storm Rider as well, where he ignores 40% skill damage and 30% attack damage. Also reduces the negative status duration by 50%. So, like if you're getting silenced, if you're getting stunned and all that, it's really useful to have that reduction of negative status, as well as the fact that you're already not able to hit 15% more than what his current HP is. You're actually also reducing the amount of damage he can take with skill and attack overall. So that means that the total is getting even lower, even though you say it's 15% maximum. And then think about 15% of the actual attack, plus you're gonna be subtracting 40% additional damage from skill damage and 30% attack damage. So that means like you probably went from 15% down to maybe like you're really taking only possibly 8 to 9% maximum damage. Okay, maximum damage. You're probably only taking like 8 to 9%. Okay, that's really low already as we speak. So the next one I would actually recommend is, I know that since Imp Mistress came along, you guys are probably like, oh my god, Storm Rider's still kind of crazy. It ignores Storm Rider's buff and stuff like that. So you can then go ahead and say, okay, well, if Storm Rider isn't working out as expected, then you would actually go ahead and use Ravager. Ravager right here grants invincibility for 7 seconds whenever the deployed hero takes damage greater than 20% of his or her current HP from a hit. Also heals deployed hero for 150% of the damage taken and forces all enemy hero attacking him to redirect their attacks to another target. So not only is he tanking, he like if you leave him in the wolf form, he can actually like let it so that someone else goes tank, and then he pulls them back and he taunts them back and tries to bring them back to hit him again. So really, if you actually time it, and as you guys know, I mean, having him as a tank, Wolvenfiend really lasts forever. So the fact that you can actually grant invincibility every like for 7 seconds every so often, dude, your wolf will always regenerate his life. It's gonna be a ridiculous like amount of looping of just like getting killed, then suddenly he's invincible, heals back up, then gets killed again. Then he'll get invincibility again, heals back up, and it's just gonna be a constant cycle of crazy. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, those are, I'm gonna tell you, the best three you can possibly have for Wolf in all Guild Clash, Lords League, whatever, no matter what rank you are. Just know, I mean, for some of you guys who want to make it a little bit more tanky, you can actually do the following three as well. Okay, you can actually just substitute out Storm Rider, and you can actually put in Enchantress as well. Having Enchantress in there as well can actually potentially help so much because you guys already know your negative statuses can be dispelled. But the only problem is that if someone comes in and starts raping you with Wrath, that could be the only problem. This is why I kind of eliminated Enchantress from the best Hero Aid lineup setup for the first line, because if someone comes in and tries to kill you with Wrath, they can do some hefty damage because Wrath literally like you're limited when you're using Wrath. You know what I'm saying? You're really limited when Wrath comes out and starts attacking you, because if you ever dispel anything, you take a huge hit. It doesn't matter if you have the hero aid buffs and all that there or not. You will take some big damage. Okay? But literally, you guys can do Berserker, Enchantress, and Ravager as well. That right there would really be remarkable as well when it comes down to having that extra bit of survival. Really, that is for all new players, top players, medium players. It doesn't matter what the heck rank or level you are. Like it would work perfectly. Okay, I mean, so I'm gonna give a little bit of other options for the new level players or newbie players, because I know that you guys may not have Storm Rider, you may not have Ravager, you may not have Enchantress at your disposal. But I'm saying those are the best you can possibly have for Wolf. Okay, but I will give opening options as well. For some of you guys. So like let's say a wonton. Definitely wonton would be something that you definitely highly want to use. So you want to have a high dodge rate on your wolf, right? So that's already 17% dodge rate. Okay, think about it like this: you are also getting dodge rate from your talents, all right, and then you're also going to be getting dodge from your enchant, and that's also like 20%. So let's just say 20% plus 15% plus 17%. So that's what, 35, 40, 35, 50. So about like 52% dodge rate already. And then if you guys add like the Dragon Heart in there, you definitely get an even bigger boost. You know, you want to have that high amount of dodge as much as possible. So like, see, I get here Dragon Heart has a 33% restore, 11% max HP after dodging an attack. If it hits, so dodge rate increases by 22%. So technically, if you add from 52 to 22, that means you got 74% dodge rate as long as you have this Dragon Heart in there as well. So having that, remember, because he's such a tanky beast, right? You guys got to understand that when he is at level 25 skill, you guys have to understand that he has 80% damage reduction, and it can't be dispelled already started. That's why instead of focusing on damage reduction, you want to focus on all dodge. Because if you have damage reduction and dodge combined, he's just remarkably like that much more amazing. Okay? And then like I said, like everything adds up, everything. So if you use the right hero aids, it will add up perfectly. So for you newer level players, you want to definitely take advantage of a wonton to start you off. Pangoli would definitely be the next hero in line to get you going, because you want to make sure that if your wolf actually starts dying and he's at 0% HP, or at least like 1% left, literally, you want to make sure that he's able to just do that much more by surviving that much more. Yeah. So let's see what else you guys can actually take advantage of. I would actually say so. It would be Wonton, it would be Pangoli, and then another thing you guys can actually take advantage of is Arctic Lord. So this is what I kind of call the new player's guide for like best hero aids. This is also kind of like the poor man's guide. This is technically the poor man's guide as well because Arctic Lord really gives you a huge damage reduction rate as well, so that you guys can really, 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 really take advantage of. Okay, because when he's in the hero halls. But just know this is on the defensive lineup. This is actually not for the offensive. So make sure you guys definitely take advantage on these two parts. Okay. Um, and then let's move on. All right, so we're moving in. So that's pretty much it for Wolvenfiend for Resource Raids, Guild Clash, Lords League. I mean, I gave you guys what the top one is. Let's move on and talk about arenas. I would actually just say in arena, I feel like it's pretty much useless in arena. I rather you guys have it where you can actually focus on killing like the arena base than to have like a Wolvenfiend in there. I know that some of you guys have actually talked to me and was like, but Wolvenfiend's so amazing. Why would you not use him? Well, let me put it this way, the evolution as like let's just say you guys were actually going to use the wolf and divine, right? I know that if you guys actually use them where you push them back and then you actually try to use the divine in wolf form, okay, not in human form, in wolf form, the wolf will deal 500% attack damage to all surrounding enemies and knocks them away. Before teleporting to the enemy hero with the lowest HP, Wolvenfiend will inflict stun on the target and relentlessly attack it for 18 seconds. While Bestial Instincts is active, Wolvenfiend gains taunt immunity and his attack leech 100% of the damage as HP. So remember, like you guys, some people have actually said that you can actually use the divine in wolf form and actually use that on the arena base too. I haven't personally seen people successfully do that. But at the same time, some like I have heard from numerous people that they've actually been able to do that. So, like I said, starting out, I don't recommend having arena like wolf in arena. Period. It's pretty much not like useful in any way, shape, or form. Um, because you definitely want to be focusing on killing the base. You don't want to be killing the heroes. Okay. So moving on, we're going to be going to talking about battle royale. If you guys are going to be using the wolf in battle royale, I really personally don't even use the wolf in human form ever when I'm in battle royale. I actually purely use him specifically in wolf form. Just know that if you guys actually have him enlightened, it's actually a huge boost, because if you guys actually have him enlightened, as he continues to switch from like wolf form to human form, wolf form to human form, you can actually stack it up, and you would actually be able to gain a lot of damage during battle royale. Um, and Gale Boss. But I would actually say that you guys technically would want to take advantage of um, utilizing Wolf in Wolf form. But hero aids that you guys want to definitely take advantage of on here is you already know that Wolf already is tanky even without hero aids, he's already pretty tanky. Because he has that automatic beginning start of 80% damage reduction. Okay, so you guys don't have to worry about the hero aids that much. You can actually focus it on having Chiron in there. You can put Toxic Shaman in there. You can also do Skull Mage in there. You can probably also take advantage of having like a Bullhead as a hero aid in there, because he in wolf form he attacks fast enough that if you actually use Bullhead, you can see that as he's striking down the enemy, as you're using him in wolf form and you use his divine, you can actually quickly stack up the five, like the debuff 5 times on a specific boss hero that you're fighting in battle royale, right after you use the divine. Okay, so it could come in handy, and this could truly boost up your damage like heavily if you're using bullhead within the wolf. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can tell you. Like, it would always be Bullhead, Chiron, Toxic Shaman, Skull Mage. Those are probably the only ones I would actually advise using on Battle Royale. I mean, you could probably take advantage of using Arcane Caster a little bit. Arcane Caster can come in handy on Wolf, but at the same time, I know for a lot of you new level players, you guys don't have that many arcane casters just like readily available, sitting around, ready to do it. So I would just say Arcane Caster is kind of on the sideline. It is a potential, so we'll see what's up, man. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about the Gale Boss. So as you guys can see, this is how I use it for the Gale Boss. I basically want to have it where I know that it depends, okay? This one will depend a little bit because you want to think about, are you tanking with your wolf? Are you just attacking with your wolf? Because like for me, I tank with my arcane caster. I do not tank with my wolf, right? So here you can actually abuse the fact that you could be using bullhead, you could be using Skull Mage, Berserker, and Pangoli. Pangoli is definitely 100% required in Gale Boss because he hits hard. So two of the most important things you need on the Gale Boss is you want to definitely have Pangoli. You want to definitely have Berserker. That's like the two required heroes. If you don't have that, then your wolf can have a huge possibility of actually dying and getting obliterated. All right. Um, so I basically go for the next highest amount of damage possible, which is basically Skull Mage. I gave it so that he gets that 50% attack boost and stuff like that, you know. Um, and I didn't go with Chiron. Chiron would have been a good choice if you're actually using him to tank because he reflects skill damage and attack damage. But overall, if he's not tanking, I go with Skull Mage because he has the higher attack overall, and it can definitely take you the distance. All right. So yes, guys, that's pretty much it for the best hero aids to equip on Wolvenfiend. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope this really helps you guys. I am always paying attention to my comments on YouTube, so continue to like, subscribe, and share. Leave comments down below, and let me know what you guys think. All right, this is Henry from Fun Game Reviews. Thanks for watching. Peace out.